Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been too long. I haven't made any video where I am communicating with you all because a lot of things were happening and I was not in the mood to create any video, so I haven't made. And since I was on a trip, so I made lot of videos that, like, for every day, for everything I am doing, I have shooted it, and I wanted to keep it in a place where I can see any time in future and look back like how I have spent my vacations. And the second thing I would like to talk about is my one of the certification I have done recently. This is my first certification. I haven't took much care of any kind of certification in my previous organization or this one. There are lot of learning opportunities in my company, was in my company, but I haven't never took care of it, and I haven't took it more seriously. Like, if you will do certification outside, then you have to pay lot of money, but if you are in a company, like most of the companies will provide you free certification, will reimburse your money, will reimburse your half. Like, according to companies, these policies differ. Like, for a certification, like in my previous company, their criteria was like, if you clear the certification only, then you will be able to reimburse your complete amount of that certification, otherwise it won't be reimbursed. Here, in my current org, like, you will get an employee coupon code. I got an employee coupon code, and that certification cost got zero. So this is what I have learned newly, and I wanted to share it with you all. Like, if you have any opportunities in your organization about certification, just explore it and try to do more of the certification as you can. Like, they'll be having different learning platforms, like either it is Cloud Guru, Pluralsight, or Udemy, and they will have their sandbox also. Like, sandbox is kind of an environment, or you can say a test lab, where you can actually execute everything. Your organization spent lot of money on your learning, like they wanted to make their employee really very very valuable. So I will say that if you have any learning opportunity or any certification opportunity on your organization, you just explore it, because certifications really add up in your career level. And like, if you will switch, then you can write in your resume. So talking about my certification, it is a very basic level certification, like AZ-900. It is the basic of your cloud Azure, but like, I scheduled it just after returning from my vacations, and I got failed first time, and I was feeling not very bad, because I thought, let's say it's first time only, I will do it, I will give it in second time. Then I have scheduled it second time also, like on the very next day I have scheduled it, and I got failed again. In that certification, you need 700 marks for getting passed, but I was getting more than 680 but less than 700. So both time I got that. So when I failed second time, I was feeling very bad, and the worst part is, like, when I tried to reschedule it, I saw that after 14 days I can reschedule that exam. So I thought, oh no, I have to wait for 14 days. So like, I was little bit overconfident, because I have worked on one cloud previously also, that is PCF, Private Cloud Foundry. So lot of things were similar, like we have scalability concept there, we have PaaS, SaaS, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So lot of things were common, but in certification exam you will get a similar question in different ways. So you will be able to do it only when your concepts are very clear. So that mistake I did, like I have, like whenever I was reading, I thought that, yeah, I have worked on it, so I will do it. I haven't studied it in very detail. So like, you will get option very similar to each other, so you have to be very specific about your answers. So that mistake I did, and so like in those 14 days I have studied very thoroughly. Everything I have studied very thoroughly from A to Z. That's why I was not willing to make any videos, because I have a feeling that when I am preparing for something, and if in next time I won't be able to clear it, then I'll have a guilt in myself that I haven't given my 100%. So that's why I was not shooting my videos and not editing also. So I was just like uploading the videos which I was having in my from my vacations. So this was the reason. Last week I have cleared my AZ-900 with very good marks. Like in exams, you will be having different sets. According to sets, you will be getting the number of questions. Like some people get 36 questions, some people get 38 questions, some get 41 questions. So according to sets, you are getting. And I think you will be having 60 minutes to attempt all those questions, and you can schedule it at your home, or you can choose the nearest location where you can go and give the exam. So I have opted to give the exam at my home. Before beginning the exam, they will ask you to show your room, show your table, and after that they will release your exam. Last week I have cleared my exam. I was getting a feeling like I have studied a lot for it, and I have achieved it finally. So I gave myself a treat also for that. I believe that if you do anything, then you should reward yourself, so that next time you will have that feeling like, yeah, if I'll be able to do it, then I will reward myself. Yeah, this is how I live my life, like giving reward to myself for doing any small thing, for my small achievements also. Like after 1 or 2 days after clearing my exams, I started getting some COVID symptoms. Like I started sneezing, body ache, running nose, and some weakness in my body. So I googled a lot like about COVID symptoms. So 80% of the symptoms were matching, and I isolated myself. Then on the very next day, I ordered the COVID self kit and I tested, and unfortunately, I got tested COVID positive. Like when you got to know that you are suffering from particular thing, then you feel that thing more. Like when I got to know that I'm COVID positive, then suddenly I started feeling everything a bit more, like a body ache a bit more. Like I started feeling a lot of body ache, weakness, and everything. I have heard from people that COVID phase is very bad, but this time I have experienced it. Like every time you will feel like different muscles of your body is paining, and your whole bodies will feel weak. Like if I just walk around in my room for 1 or 2 minutes, then on the third minute I started feeling like I have to go to my bed and I have to sleep. So you get lot of weakness when you are COVID positive. So I get that, and suddenly any part of your body start aching, like start paining, or any muscles in your body start paining, and you are sneezing, you are coughing. It was very bad. The worst part was like I was feeling very weak. Like I haven't felt that ever. When I'm not getting the support of my body, this is the worst thing I can face in my life. Like when you get COVID now, so you get loss of appetite. You don't like to eat anything. Like you are not feeling from inside to eat anything, so you don't eat. And in that way your body recovers late. So that mistake I was doing also. Like I was not feeling like to eat anything, so I was not eating anything. My doctor told that this is the mistake people do. That's why they do recover late. So try to eat everything. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys are safe, and if you are tested positive in any ways, then please don't panic. It's not like everything will end. You are now you have taken your second dose, so it won't be that severe. So just try to eat healthy, eat lot of proteins, eat good diet, and take rest, be at your home, isolate yourself. So take care of yourself. I will meet you in my next video. Until bye.